But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment you just do?
Hi, welcome to Beautiful Snow TV. Welcome back, Snowflakes, and welcome if you are new. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos when I upload. So here are all the products we're going to be using today. Very simple. I'm going to be using some Modelones, Born Pretty, Beetles, and some Evie Pate Gel, and some stones here. And let's jump right into the video. And as you can see, here are my natural nails. They look a little rough, but we're gonna go ahead and fix that. So I'm gonna be doing an anime set today. I was very excited to do this one today. As you can see, I have my little Naruto background. This is my work desk. My nail desk is under construction right now, so bear with me. I know the scenery is a little bit different than what you're used to, but just work with me on this journey that we're going on. So I'm gonna be applying my peel-off base. Now, as I've said before, this peel-off base works almost too good, so I do just try to find a balance. I find when I put it really, I want to say moderate. Don't want to put too much or too less, just a nice even coat there, and just cure that for a good 120 seconds. Then it works better for me, but I still go ahead and take the extra precaution and use some base gel to go ahead and adhere my tips on with my neck lamp here. That I did get this from Dynamic Nail Supply. I will try to have this link down below if you're looking for a good lamp. I feel like this one is really good. It's wireless, so you can recharge it, and I really like it. It comes in handy. I know y'all see this in every one of my videos, especially when you're working with large charms. I really like this one. So yeah, I'm just gonna adhere my nail tips here with that base coat from Beetles. And now that all the nail tips are on, I'm just going to go ahead and cut them down a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and put the lamp away. And we're just going to go ahead and cut them down. I'm going to be doing some base gel. I know some people, don't believe in putting the base gel on, and they believe in roughing up the surface of the nail. I usually only use poly gel, so I don't need to rough the surface of the nail. That's just my preference. Look at me I was trying to put it in a different way, guys, so I can make it even without having to take it out. So y'all always watching me struggle, but yeah, as you see, you just gotta kind of eyeball it there. So they're all the same length. I always do my thumb a little shorter, but yeah, let's go ahead with that base gel. I do go ahead and shapen up the shape here. I'm just gonna go ahead and crispen that up a little bit. Not too much filing. I kind of want to do a square nail today. I was feeling kind of square, so I want to do a little square nail. And that's how you file. When you're doing filing on nails, I do have a prep and file video coming up soon, guys. It's in the works. But just to kind of show you guys the basics of nail prep and filing and things of that nature. So you want to go ahead and make sure the nail file is flush to the nail tip. You want to make sure it aligns. That's why you have to have your nail tips sidewall to sidewall, and you want to make sure it aligns with the nail, the actual nail. And when you're filing, make sure you're filing straight. Flip your hand over to see if you're filing and how it looks on the other side, just like you would be doing a client, especially if you're doing your own nails. You don't want them to be crooked. That's one of the worst things. When I first started out, I had crooked nails. My shaping was just, not the best. But as I always say, practice makes better. The more you do something, the more repetitive it becomes to you, the more you know how to weed out those mistakes. So yes, as you can see, I always try to make sure they are always the same shape as well. Like, you don't want to be filing. Look at that. I told y'all that base coat worked too good. I hadn't even filed that one yet. This is why I have to adhere them with base coat, because it's just too, it works too well. So I do try to leave in, my little bloopers here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that back on, and hopefully we can proceed. So once I go ahead and pop that back on, I will continue to shape, and I'll let you guys watch that process. So I do have all of my foundation on. I'm going to go in with Evie's Patty Gel in the color Nude. I thought this was a gorgeous color. I will be buying a few more of these. They're only $10 right now, guys. They are on sale. Go ahead and grab that. Like, they're such a good product to use. Like, it is such a great addition to any of your cover poly gels. So I do apologize, I had to grab a paper towel, y'all. And this is the poly gel brush we're going to be using. But that Evie's Patty Gel is a really good quality, and I can't rave enough about it. I'm so proud of her for coming out with her own line, and I'll fully support. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my brush ready, and we're going to start right with the application. So most of the time I do try to do a one bead method. So as you can see, I put a long bead down the entire nail. I go ahead and flatten it out to the sides, making sure I pull my sides down, and making sure to try to keep the shape as well. Excuse me. And I just want to make sure that the tip of the nail is fully structured, and then I do usually try to go in with a cuticle bead if necessary. You don't want to put too much poly gel on. You want to kind of add more instead of taking off more, because if you take it off, sometimes people don't use it, but I use it. I reuse it. If I can put it back on top of the nail or put it toward the cuticle or wherever it needs to go, I will. So I do try to make sure I don't waste any product, because we are savers over here. So I don't try to waste any product. I try to make sure that I apply the right amount, and it just comes with practice. Once you start working with poly gel, it becomes like second nature. You kind of know how much to squeeze on, where it would be, and things of that nature. So it just becomes with practice. So practice makes better. So as you can see, guys, I usually do my thumb and then I do the rest of the nails, so you can just finish watching this process, and we'll be right back with the rest of the nails applied. And here are all the nails. The application is done. So as you can see, it has a great apex on those nails. I was showing the side view. Always turn to your nails to the side to make sure there are no dips and things of that nature. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the tacky layer here. I do like to rub it in a little bit on the top of the nail and the bottom as well, and just kind of make sure I get the alcohol all over the nail, because when you do file, you don't want to gunk up your e-file, your drill bits, or your nail files as well. So just make sure you always wipe off the tacky layer when using poly gel. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get in all the crevices and making sure I was rubbing the mess out that pinky, because I kept feeling it, so it was getting on my nerves, y'all. Oh, I made a little wet spot, but it does dry. It's like a mouse pad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe off with the paper towel here to give it extra security. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get right into that shaping. So with shaping, as I did state before, you want to keep the nail and the nail file flush against the nail sides to make sure that you're getting the shape as crisp as you can. I do apologize for being out of frame. I had to see, so I do apologize. But I know you guys have seen me file my thumb several times if you're watching my videos. If you have not seen me file it, go back and watch a couple ones. You'll see me file my thumb. So once again, I do apologize about being out of frame. I was trying to make sure I was getting the right shape, so I gotta get up close. But you just want to try and get the shape of the nail crisp, and also file the top of the nail. Please don't forget about the top and the free edge. As you can see, I held my thumb together with my fingers, and look at that shape. It's shaping. Like, you can't tell me that's not shaped. Like, the nail also needs to be smooth, so you want to make sure that the nail is smooth on the top. That's why you see nail artists and nail techs smoothing the top of the nail with the nail file. Sometimes, you know, the e-file can get it really good and fast, but some people do have a preference on what they want to use. So as you can see, I was going in around the cuticle as well, but I'm also going to go in with my drill bit here in a little bit. So I'll leave you guys to watch this process. So here I'm just going over the cuticle. I did go over with my sanding band, but I'm starting to get more comfortable. Once you start doing something, like I said, it does become repetition, and you do learn how to avoid the mistakes when doing it. So I've learned how to really get a really flush cuticle with the bits here, the ceramic bits. I believe this one is a ceramic coarse bit. Don't quote me on that. I usually try to post these products down in the description. If I did not post them in the description, it's because I bought them inside of a store. Sometimes I don't want to wait, and I just go to the nail supply store and I just buy it inside. But you still be able to buy it online if you're able to do so. So as you can see, once I got the cuticle together, please be careful when using drill bits. You don't want to harm or cut yourself. Like, look at that. That is so flush. Like, y'all, I went to the salon and got that. So I'm going to come back with the rest of the nails. And here the nails are all filed, shaped, and buffed. They look so crisp. Oh. So in order to keep this shape, make sure you're using the wiping method, which is basically the wiping method is wiping off the sides and the tip of your shape of your nails when you're applying gel polishes, because some gel polishes can be really, really thick and they can take away from the shape of all that filing you just did. You didn't want to mess that up. So I'm going to go in with some foundation from Beetles. I'm just going to do this as a base coat so I can have a smooth surface to work on my nail art. Now, here is where the struggle usually begins. So I am going to be struggling here with this ombre. So I do not have all of my supplies at the moment. So usually, you have your station all set up where you do your nails, and all your stuff is, at arm's reach. I did not have my ombre brush. I thought I got it out of my area, but I did not. And y'all, this was such a struggle. I know some of y'all are wondering why this video is a little bit longer than normal. It's because I struggled so hard to get this ombre, and it was just such a hassle. But I, found new ways. That's why we're on this journey, to find new ways to get the styles and the nail sets that we want, and on a budget. So all these items that I used in this upcoming scenes here in just a minute have been found in the home, and they can be used to help ombre. So I'm just going over my cuticles, wiping off the gel polish, the base coat there. I'm just going to go ahead and cure that for a full 60 seconds, and then we'll jump right into the struggle. So as you can see, we're going to go ahead and take Modelones, orange polish. I hate when they have numbers and not names. But I will be trying to review some more high quality products. Not saying that Modelones and Born Pretties are not, and Beetles. They are very good products. That's why I use them. I will continue to use them on how many other brands I do try to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a couple coats there, and I'm just going to do this back and forth motion that I did see on an Instagram reel, and they were like different ways to ombre. So my mistake was, I feel like I kept adding gel polish, and that was my mistake. I feel, you see 3 layers now, girl, what are you doing? So don't make the mistakes that I did with adding extra gel polish. That's not the answer. So I do struggle here. So I did go ahead and cure that, which is also a mistake, which I should not have done. So this is some yellow from Born Pretty. And I will talk about this anime character later on in the video. I actually have a short clip of him. This is one of my favorite characters from one of my favorite shows. I know you guys have probably seen this. It's all over Netflix. It's all over Hulu. It's very, very mainstream. But I've been watching it before it came mainstream, and I really, really love this character. So I really want to do a nail set incorporating his, style. And as you can see, I did the back and forth motion, and it just wasn't looking right. And I was up so late doing these nails. I think I was up to like 7 a.m. doing these nails, y'all. Like I gotten off work, preparing myself to do this, and I was thinking, I got all my stuff, and did not have all my stuff. And honey, it was such a struggle. So I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit and y'all watch this struggle. Toward the end of this particular clip is where you're going to see where I actually got the ombre to look somewhat decent here. But I kept wiping off product and just wasting a lot of time because I wanted the yellow to blend up with the nude, quite well, but I just did not have the proper brush. I even destroyed one of my brushes to try to make it an ombre brush, and it did not work, y'all. This was such a horrible struggle, and I feel like if I would have just worked with the brush there, the liner brush that I have in my hand here from what I got from Amazon, if I would have just worked with that one, I probably would have been fine. But I wasn't liking it the way it was blending up into the nude. So the way it was blending up into the nude, as you can see right here, it wasn't blending right, and it just wasn't looking right to me. It was looking right on the orange part, and I just wasn't feeling. I wiped that smooth off, y'all. Like, I just was not. Like, look at me. Enough of me talking. Y'all can enjoy this process. And if you have not noticed, you've made it halfway through this video, and I just want to appreciate you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and support your girl for free. So here I am just applying the orange, just getting the orange part out of the way. Just applying that to the tips of the nails here. Just trying to, speed the process up because I was spending so much time on that thumb, y'all. I finally kind of figured out what I wanted to do. As you see with my little broken brushes, and I was still adding gel polish, but guys, y'all work with me on this because Lord have mercy. I was trying to like blend it up, and that looked kind of good right there, but I wanted more blend. The eyes are never satisfied, so I got that to my liking, and I just kind of kept blending it, and I was blending so hard I was forgetting that ombres are really soft. That's the point. You're trying to make a soft look. So me blending hard and adding more polish was just making it worse. And I feel like I was taking away from my shape as well. Like I was just being really frustrated with this. Maybe because I was anxious. But I finally got it together. You'll see here in the next few clips that I finally got it together with the ombre and got it to a reasonable liking. So just enjoy me struggle here. So here is the perfect ombre. As you can see, I have a small piece of tissue, a Q-tip, and a cotton pad. I told y'all household items you could do this. Now, the Q-tip was the best thing that worked for me. As you can see, it gives the ombre, it's just giving the ombre. Like I just worked it, and then it gave me, what I wanted. I just, I don't know how I did it, but I'm showing you how I did it. So, it was so hard without the correct brush. Like, this is why tools are essential, and you want to make sure you're getting the right tools that work for you, so you can make sure that your, style or design that you're trying to come out with will work, will look good. You want the nails to ultimately look good. So as you can see that ombre there on my thumb, it looks great. And I did that with the Q-tip. So just try to go ahead and watch this process here. This one should make more sense. And we'll come back with all of them done and start doing the other parts of the design. And as you can see, we got all the ombre done. I went ahead and did the rest of the nails off camera after I struggled so long for about 2 or 3 minutes here. But I appreciate you guys for sticking through and watching the struggle and watching how the outcome, comes out. So I just went ahead and top coated the nails here. And then I went in with my other parts of the design that I wanted to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to wipe off my sides here. A tip here, if you feel like you're losing your shape when you're applying gel polish, make sure you go in at the end of your design when you're all done. Go in and try to do a little bit of reshaping. Do like a little bit of reshaping, and it doesn't hurt. It's not going to kill the design. If you encapsulate it or whatever you needed to do for your design to protect it, then you should be fine. And yeah, if you feel like you're losing your shape, go ahead and reshape at the end of your nail design. It's perfectly fine. It's not going to mess up anything. So here I am just starting on the character design and incorporating it into the nail set. So I'm just taking my dotting tool and I'm just putting 3 dots in a triangle formation. And I'm just going to take my liner brush with a little bit of that gel white polish on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and just kind of connect the dots and fill in and try to make the triangles as crisp as I can. So I wasn't doing my right hand today. I was working with my right hand, so I didn't want to mess up this design. I originally wanted to draw the character, but I don't think I'm there yet, and I didn't quite get the confidence to do so, but I'm gonna draw the next character. I promise y'all that I'm gonna draw the next character. I'm not gonna chicken out. I'm gonna go plus ultra, and yeah, I'm gonna go beyond my limits. If I could tell y'all to push y'all to y'all limits, then I could do it too. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of make the triangles crisp, and then I'm gonna do this design on a few of the nails, and then I'll also come back with the rest of the design. So I did go ahead and complete all the triangles on the nails that I wanted, and it looks so cute. I was so in love. So I'm going to go ahead and take that same white gel polish, and I'm just going to draw some squiggly lines here to imitate lightning, because that is one of his powers in the show. He is the Thunder Hashira, and he got that thunderclap and flash for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't get no faster than that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and imitate like some lightning bolts here, and this was so cute. So as always, I'm struggling some type of way, and I thought it would be cute to try to add like a yellow lightning flash, because that's what his character imitates when he does his moves and things like that. So I went ahead and put some base coat inside of this yellow, but it did not come out like I wanted it to. It just kind of made it the white kind of cloudy. So what I should have did was put the yellow down first and then go over it with the white to give it that glow effect in the background. So, but I had already cured that white, so y'all just watching me struggle, and I'm doing all this for nothing. Like I said, this set was, it took me hours, literally. And I was really trying to take my time, but at the same time, hurry up, because, yeah, it was getting real late. At this point, it was like 6 in the morning at this point. So, yeah. I just went ahead and wiped off the white there, and I went ahead and tried to put the yellow on top of the white lightning bolt, and I didn't like how it looked, guys. It wasn't giving what it was supposed to get. So once I scooped me up a little bit of that polish and I started putting it at the top, honey, look at it. The white just disappears. I said, oh, wait a minute. I said, let me try to drag it down. I said, oh, yeah, that got to go. I wiped that off immediately, guys. I was like, well, it's going to be white lightning. It's cute just like it is. Boom. So I left that alone, and I just went straight into the stones. I can't go a design. It's very hard for me to go a design without some stones. Like, that's just me. Crystals, rhinestones, whatever you want to call them. It's just hard for me to go without them. So I did have a charm here. I did go ahead and add a different charm, I believe on the index finger, but I wanted to leave the pinky blank just for bling. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my top coat there. I always have trouble with my bling just sliding all over the place, but I bought some new products, and we're gonna get that together. So I bought some new products, and we're gonna get that together. We're gonna be trying some stuff out. I'm telling y'all, I got some stuff in the works for y'all. So I did go ahead and add that charm there, that huge rhinestone. This stone is from Dynamic Nail Supply. I did buy like $200 worth of stuff earlier this year from Dynamic Nail Supply. I actually went in, looked around, shopped. So they do have an online store, and I'll try to link that down below, as well as that's also where I got the nail lamp from, the little neck lamp that moves and rechargeable. So I also got that from there as well, all in that one go. But that's where I got those big, beautiful charms that I use mostly in my videos. So that is what I'm going to be using here. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply some regular stones here. These are just some silver ones. They're not AB. And I feel like it would kind of go with the white kind of look that I was trying to give off, more. Look at it sliding. Oh my gosh, guys. My charms are always sliding all over the place when I'm trying to work. Girl, I slid it in the lamp so fast. And then I'm going to go ahead and just finish off the design. But I tried to go for like a more white, not a flashy kind of look. I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't want the colors in the stones. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So I just went ahead and cured that for a full 60 seconds. And I do apologize about being out of frame. This was quite a bit here. But I had to go ahead and take it off because it was acting real funny. And I was getting frustrated because, like I said, by that time, about 6:30 in the morning. So I tried to reposition the stones. And, y'all, the struggle is so real for me. I don't know what. I guess sometimes I'll be in the zone, sometimes I don't. So I attempted to put the stone back up there, move that down, tried to pick it up, place it back up there, and hurry up and try to cure. I didn't want to move it too much, because if I moved it too much, it was going to fall off. And it fell as soon as I tried to put my hand in the lamp. And I was like, no. So I did go ahead and get that cured, and I have my second layout there. So I'm going to go ahead and put a few stones here on the index finger, and I just feel like it really, really gave a little bit of just pizzazz. You know, he's extra. He's real extra. This character is real extra. So I just went ahead and put a few of those on the index finger there, and I felt like it really, really was cute. So yeah, just watch the rest of this process, and I'll be right back. And here is the finished look, guys. I was so excited to have done these nails, even though I had struggled, but it's always worth the wait. Always worth the wait. So I just went ahead and added some cuticle oil with my cuticle pen, and I do have an upcoming clip here if you guys want to watch that of the actual character, just to kind of showcase his skill and how he is throughout the show. If you want to watch it, you can. If not, you can go ahead and skip the video, that portion of the video. But here it is. Enjoy. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that short clip of Zentisu. That is his name. He's one of my favorite anime characters. This was such a fun set to do. I also have a magnet of him. I have several posters of him as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and comment. And also don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell notification to make sure you can stay up to date with Beautiful Snow TV. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy these final shots. Bye.